So this is what Miss Event Planner looks like when she works. I mean, you haven't been checking your messages, so I just had to see how busy our newly appointed planner really is, since I'm here anyway. The organizers of this event invited Talia to perform, but her schedule is already packed. She asked me to check out the venue first. I can't believe you're happy about something other than seeing me. Is it really, though? Please, cutie, enlighten me so I can also be happy. Did you create all these designs? My darling Miss Bodyguard was hiding her talent. The solution is 3 steps away from the problem sometimes. Actually, it's more like 1 step. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you could get an advisor who understands your preferences and has excellent taste. Yeah, he's not. Planning a significant ceremony means the planner herself has to give him a reward. I can't refuse when the planner made an enticing offer. Okay, since I'm your planning advisor, I'll make sure you can have your cake and eat it too. We're working together, which means this ceremony will be a success. Why are you stressing out when I'm right here? I have something cool to show you. Quick, join me up here. It chose to weave its web on an observation deck. I bet it thinks its creation deserves to be part of the view. Have you seen other organisms? Come here. I heard there's a type of silk whose color never fades when it's used to make clothing. When I was a kid, I read a biology encyclopedia in Lemuria that mentioned an amazing sea creature. It's called a rainbow worm. It produces silk that has an iridescent shimmer. My Lemurian ancestors used it to make garments that have been passed down through generations. But these creatures went extinct many years ago. I've only seen a few preserved textiles made from their silk. I tried to find them, but I came back empty-handed. Maybe they thought it was a good idea to go on land, like me. And they're busy helping their bodyguards solve all sorts of problems right now, wherever they are. Your break is almost over, yeah? Your advisor is eager to take some weight off your shoulders. Because my super busy Miss Event Planner will only have time to solve my problems if she's done with her work.
Give me a minute. I'll get the dress.
What's wrong? The venue needs you to deal with more problems? Microscopic metaflux organisms that colonize aquatic regions within spatial anomalies. The silk they secrete is soft yet resilient, luminous and non-toxic. It sounds similar, yeah?
Sorry to keep you waiting. Would you like to try it on now? This is exactly what Mr. Rafayel ordered.
Talia can't be the only one with a new outfit for an important ceremony. Someone who will be there the whole time deserves suitable formal attire too. What you muttering about? Are you talking to the cicadas? Here, say ah. A special dessert selected by yours truly. Is it good? Only one cicada went down? This reliable advisor needs to step up his game. I know this chef. They specialize in menu curation for large formal events. Just tell him what style you're looking for and he'll handle everything else. Do you still have cicadas in your head? Hmm? You should have said so sooner. When you have a headache, you need to spend more time in places without a ceiling.
Warning. Energy fluctuation levels in this area are rising.
It's time to do your actual job, Miss Hunter. Let's investigate. Help me! I'm being eaten alive! Hurry! Grab my hand! Miss Bodyguard took the bait this time. How cute. This place doesn't have any cicadas that'll buzz in your head. It's perfect for a nap. Not really, but I snuck out to have fun during festivals. I did that one time and eventually got lost in a deep, narrow sea trench. The fish there aren't exactly friendly. I had to hide behind the coral and wait for my family to find me. Thankfully, Lemurians have a tradition of collecting beautiful coral branches to give to their lovers during festivals, so I ended up being collected by some Lemurians and got home in no time. We finally got to spend time together, and it's over just like that. That's different. Work is work. I'm talking about our alone time. You said that, not me, so I'm booking your vacation time, okay? Cool, I'm glad it's settled. The sun is determined to make me dried fish. I was at the venue the whole time. I didn't skip work. You can't withhold my reward because of this. Today was just unbearably hot. I went there to cool off for a while. Why do I still feel dizzy? Check my temperature. Do I feel hot to you? You saw what they look like? I just said they looked kinda similar. They've been extinct for years, cutie. Not finding anything is to be expected. The dizziness gave me some inspiration. Water really is the source of my creativity and vitality. Yeah, it feels nice. Do you like it? I have a few more. You can take one home if you want. Sure, but I can also just, go to the ocean. Why are you suddenly interested in my furniture? Shouldn't you be consulting me for that? I have more than just endless inspiration. I can also bring ideas to life right before your eyes.
We'll let you know when the protective coating is dry. Then you can pick it up.
This is the 5th revision you've made, Mr. Rafayel.
I still don't think it's good enough.
Miss, it's closing time. If you want to look at our watches, you're welcome to make an appointment for tomorrow. I tried my best, Mr. Rafayel.
You should make this counter taller, sir.
This counter's for displaying watches. It doesn't need to be that tall.
I thought you said you were gonna inspect the goods for the ceremony's final part. Why are you here? Huh. One of your suppliers is from the ocean. You should protect your hands when you visit those suppliers.
In addition to antique watches, our shop also accepts custom orders. Each customer can only commission one watch in their lifetime.
Watchmaking isn't something you can do in a single moment. After all, the watch itself is an exquisite device with many intricate parts.
I have another watch that needs to be repaired. You may take your time in looking around.
I knew it. This kind of watch fits your wrist perfectly. And I discovered something new. I should reconsider the material of the watch band. I was worried I wouldn't find the perfect moment, but I think now is the time. A custom watch you can only get once in a lifetime is the gift I've prepared for the event. I wanted to give it to you during the ceremony, so will you attend the ceremony with me as my partner? That means you're thinking our answers will be the same then. Here, for the lovely planner who created this happiness. It's time. Lemurians make their most important vows when they're accompanied by their family's songs. We believe they protect the vows and serve as a blessing. And Talia isn't someone who accepts invitations to perform at just any ceremony. Same. I know what this magical feeling is called, too. Happiness. I could tell you another Lemurian tale right now, but I'd like to share with you a story of my own. I've imagined this moment countless times. The scenery was always different, though. Yet one thing never changed. The hand I held was yours. Can you give me your hand? The vows we make today will be etched into time itself. I want to use this so I can be present in every moment of your life, even when we're apart. Like this flame lily, our time together will never disappear. You remembered the story I told you. My heart belongs only to you, in every moment, every minute, and every second. It doesn't matter if it's in the past, the present, or the future. Will you give your heart to me? I imagined this countless times before, but none of my fantasies can compare to right now. I wonder, will I wake up when the bell rings and realize everything is just an illusion? After you found me at the clock shop, I went back to the spatial anomaly. But that space vanished after I collected the filaments from the rainbow worms. You'll only see a river there now. If it weren't for the filaments I still had, I could have believed it was all just a beautiful, fleeting dream. Since we're witnesses to this happiness, would you like to prove its existence with me? Yup. Using our current alone time to paint the time we shared in the past. I believe this is what happiness looks like. I shouldn't have passed out after staying up for 2 days. Then maybe I could have saved more than just these things.
Well done. The spatial anomaly appeared without warning, so we'll need to conduct a more thorough investigation and analysis.
You're not gonna leave? Cutie, I'm literally surrounded by the ocean. I don't think I can get stranded even if I tried. I was planning to visit a spatial anomaly for inspiration, since a lot were popping up recently. I didn't expect one to deliver itself to my doorstep, though. But there's a more pressing matter. After painting for 2 days straight, I fell onto my bed, and then I spent the whole morning trying to save my art supplies. If I don't eat something soon, I might become a real castaway. I'll take the fishy cookies. What brand of cookies are these? They're pretty good. What's inside? Then that's... And this? Miss Bodyguard, I think you're a little too excited about me being stranded on a deserted island. I see. Humans need many things to survive. All right, we should hurry then. We need to build a shelter for my delicate human companion before the tide rises. Look. Over there. I was looking for a branch so I could make you a fishing rod, but I found several flame lilies growing in the bushes. I followed the flower trail and saw... Do you want to take a guess? Oh boy, the seasonings you brought are gonna come in handy, you know. Can you sprinkle more thyme on me? This is... I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that giant crab is Lemuria's sea god. These lines are the hair, and the pincers are actually the body. Next to it is a radiant sacred staff. These reliefs probably depict the legend of the first sea god from Lemuria's creation. They're not a guide on how to cook crabs. I can tell just by looking at it. Yeah, it might very well be from the sunken civilization of Lemuria. This temple was probably built by my great-great-great-great ancestors. Make sure the sea god certifies its authenticity first. You know, there's also a young, good-looking one. Yeah, the sea god brought coral branches and conches when he asked her to be his bride. You don't like it? Every sunrise is accompanied by a sunset. Likewise, the sea god slumbers and awakens with the ebb and flow of his power. But when his power is gone, he fades away and dissolves into the sea. No one knows. Sometimes only a few years pass between a sea god's passing and their successor's birth. Other times, it can take centuries. Who knows? It's just ancient history from thousands of years ago. Let's go. To get my art supplies, duh. Nowadays, you have to be lucky to find Lemurian ruins. We need to copy these reliefs before they disappear and preserve them while we still can. But before that, there's one more thing. We better hurry. Otherwise, we'll have to share the ocean with the sharks tonight. Please, of course there's more. Look behind you. I just walked along the shore. Everything here is nature's gift. So, my darling, delicate human, does this meet your survival requirements? Are you sure those are required? It sounds more like a request. Here. Huh? Hey, wait. Your hands are freezing. I know what you're thinking, but they aren't scales, cutie. You'll see after it gets dark. Take one step forward, bend down, and then keep moving. I haven't done any of those since I was 10. Okay, now lie down on the blanket. No. The split-second decision to use me as your cushion was done with grace. I'm impressed. Why aren't you getting up? You're such a tease. You had enough. Lie down and look up. I mixed paint with fluorescent materials to try and recreate what you'd see with bioluminescent algae. You know, the blue tears phenomenon. I used countless jars of paint to make a small bottle, but it was worth it. These should stay with us for much longer. Or at least until you wash them off. Do you remember the Tome of the Sea God? They say it contains the entire history of Lemuria, which spans countless millennia. It also has prophecies that were passed down for generations. What tale do you want to hear about first? Oh, and before I begin, everything I'm about to tell you is nothing more than a myth. I wanted to make a paint organizer, so I collected some seashells. But then I realized I collected too many, which is why I made the executive decision to use them all. Look at this. Doesn't it remind you of the seagull that stole your bread yesterday? They're sea lanterns. Isn't it obvious? Yeah, I don't. But I thought you might want to try it. You know, you're getting really comfortable with bossing me around. Too comfortable, in fact. You're awake? I just wanted to finish the remaining sketches, that's all. I wouldn't call them discoveries, but I did learn about a few things that weren't mentioned in the Tome of the Sea God. For example, the Sea God tried to win over his beloved in a variety of elaborate ways. I also found out how many times he stumbled. You're correct. The Sea God and his bride lived together for all of eternity. Their power watched over Lemuria as the ocean thrived. And it's not how it ended. The true ending is right here. The ancient people of Lemuria believed the Sea God would protect them forever. That's why they built this temple. It was to record their legend and pass it down. They must have believed these carvings would stand the test of time as a Lemurian monument. Yet the temple was eventually abandoned. Their civilization sank into the deep sea, and Lemuria was reduced to nothing in that abyss. Clearly, the Sea God failed to protect his people. Yeah, that's why I don't believe in things like legends. Whether it's a sculpture or a painting, art is just one way to capture a scene, to preserve a moment in time. But sculptures crumble, and the colors in paintings fade. Our humble efforts are powerless against time's relentless march. Don't you think it's contradictory? I know nothing lasts forever, but I still want to keep trying. Why are you calling me a fish again? But I'm not satisfied with that. I want to capture more moments. Every single second of being stranded on an island with you. I want to preserve it all. Do you want to watch the sunrise together? Are you gonna miss this place? Wait. I feel like I'm about to hear something important. I need to prepare myself. Are you really gonna spend our last moments on this island wearing pajamas? There's a brown box in the tent. Check it out. I'll wait for you here. Did you really think my personal belongings were just art supplies? Tell me what you're thinking about right now. My fire combined with your flower, it's anything but simple. Do you know what it means to have this as our witness? Then, in return, I'll give you the entire ocean as my gift. By Lemurian customs, our covenant has been forged. Every second of our lives must be shared, starting from this moment. If this vow actually represents eternity, will you give me the chance to prove myself worthy of your devotion? Would you like to share this moment with me, cutie? All right, can you lower your head a little? From now on, the ocean's waters flow for you. Did you really think my personal belongings were just art supplies? Tell me what you're thinking about right now. My fire combined with your flower, it's anything but simple. Do you know what it means to have this as our witness? Then, in return, I'll give you the entire ocean as my gift. By Lemurian customs, our covenant has been forged. Every second of our lives must be shared, starting from this moment. If this vow actually represents eternity, will you give me the chance to prove myself worthy of your devotion? Would you like to share this moment with me, cutie? All right, can you lower your head a little? From now on, the ocean's waters flow for you.